The Atlanta Hawks seem to be trading Clint Capela, and all signs are saying that there might be a deal in the works. Now, this is spurring or coming from the fact that obviously Jimmy Butler has told Miami Heat fans, or somebody from Miami Heat said Jimmy Butler is available, and there's been this whole flurry of trade availability, especially as this December 15th deadline, or not a deadline, but basically that states that's the first day that certain players are allowed to be traded. And a lot of people are eyeing in on Clint Capela, and internal reports from the Atlanta Hawks have communicated to Mark Stein, I think he's an ESPN reporter, Mark Stein, whoever he is, that essentially the Hawks are interested in not trading Larry Nance, but more specifically interested, or maybe potentially interested, in trading Clint Capela. Now, there's a couple of reasons for this. Number one, Clint Capela is a free agent, so next year you lose him. Now, I was thinking we would want to re-sign Clint Capela, but next year you lose Clint Capela, and also he's an aging individual who still has some production, but can you rely on that going forward? Lastly, you got a guy that's kind of his minutes are taken away from in Onyeka Okongwu. Now, whether you think Onyeka Okongwu is the starting center for the future or what, the Atlanta Hawks have basically put a lot of stock into Onyeka Okongwu. And for them to have him behind another player when they need to see him continue to grow and develop as that starting center, you got to trade the starting center right now. And that just so happens to be Clint Capela. Now, I first want to say this. I think Clint Capela is a phenomenal basketball player. And I would hate to see him go. I'd hate to see him traded. It just kind of seems to be messing up the juju for the Atlanta Hawks. But I'm hearing reports. If the offer is good enough, the Atlanta Hawks will let them go. Now, what can Atlanta Hawks want, or what do they want in return? I'm hearing they want picks to build this thing out in the future. I'm hearing that they want talent, basically large wing and center talent. And I'm hearing that they want to have pieces that they can trade going forward. And there's one particular team that I'm hearing there's a lot of rumbles between the Atlanta Hawks, and that's the Indiana Pacers. And a trade that some may say could potentially happen. Do I think the Atlanta Hawks should make this trade? I'm still on the fence about it, but I think that this trade will allow Onyeka Okongwu to come into form and allow you to be able to make moves to get up a backup center for Onyeka Okongwu, as well as get value for Clint Capela while he's still on the team, because he's a free agent next year. And that trade is the Indiana Pacers would trade Obi Toppin and Jarris Walker for Clint Capela. Obi Toppin, Jarris Walker, and 2 second-round picks for Clint Capela. I think the money works out there too, and you get a young, basically athletic wing in Obi Toppin who's shown flashes and has skill. You also get Jarris Walker, which would probably be a backup piece to any roster, but he comes in the deal. But more importantly, you get 2 seconds, something that you can use later in the future, especially for a team that's given up a lot of first-round picks to San Antonio and different teams. So, will this trade work? Yes, it will work. Will it happen? I'm not sure. I really would hate for the Atlanta Hawks to mess up what they have going on right now, and that's they won 6 out of the last 7 games. And the only game that they lost in that 7-game stretch is when they rested two of their main starters. So, I mean, will I like to see it happen? Not really. Could it happen? Maybe. Is it going to happen? Most likely no, but I wouldn't be shocked if it did, because it offers the Atlanta Hawks a lot of flexibility, but also offers them the potential to build for the future. But if you agree or disagree, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And please also do me another favor. If you want to see more videos like this, check this one out right here. And like always, peace.